Kane is one of the scariest and most intimidating wrestlers of all time. Well, usually. Speaking of Kane, his older brother had some embarrassing moments as well. When Undertaker returned for the 1000th episode of Raw, the Dead Man's greatest opponent wasn't the army of wrestlers he had to fight, but his own coat. For the life of him, the Undertaker could not get his iconic trench coat off his body, and at one point, the Phenom's arms were stuck. A WWE crew member actually had to run in to help Taker free himself. This wrestling commentator farted so loud, you could actually hear it.
Here we go, something's gonna happen. Oh!
Wow, obey.
Whoa!
You know, Vladimir Kozlov might have been the greatest Royal Rumble contender ever. Even when he's trying, he still can't go over the top rope.
Well, wow. Kozlov all tied up here. How intimidating.
Matt Seidel's AEW debut was off to a rough start, literally.
A hell of a knee strike by Seidel.
The hell of an athlete, I tell you that.
He'll take every chance known to man and animal.
Oh!
Bobby Lashley is one of the most intimidating human beings ever, until you hear him talk.
Listen, you old bastard. After WrestleMania, you're gonna leave one bald-headed son of a bitch. You say your name is Finley and you love to fight. I say your name is Finley and you're a bastard.
On the topic of big, muscle-bound men, Brock Lesnar has had some embarrassing fumbles too.
Seth Rollins, I'm coming for you, boy. And I'm coming hard.
One of the funniest Brock botches, though, was when he accidentally dropped the WWE Championship belt while making his entrance. At least WWE had the courtesy to edit it out. Jack Swagger wasn't so lucky.
Here comes a man that just 1 week ago was perfect. He'd never been beaten in the 5 months since joining the ECW roster.
I love LA Knight, and I feel bad this happened, but it was funny. During the 2026 Elimination Chamber match, LA Knight got on the top rope to hit his signature elbow drop. Gravity, though, had other plans, and Knight slipped and fell onto the mat. Randy Orton couldn't even hold in his laughter. LA wasn't the only one having a rough night, though. During the women's Elimination Chamber match, Kiana James suffered a wardrobe malfunction, and fans saw a bit too much of her chest. EC3 didn't even try to catch this guy.
Oh, man. He hit that pole on his way down.
You can tell he instantly regretted saying this.
We want the gold, sucker! Hulk Hogan, we coming for you now!
I should point out for the record, Stevie Ray, look at this.
I mean, what was he hoping for? This guy is the worst wrestler ever, but he's also the best opponent. The last thing a wrestler wants to worry about is their pants falling off. Unfortunately for Sonny Siaki, that's the situation he found himself in. In the middle of a match, Sonny lost his belt, causing his pants to sag and revealing an interesting choice of underwear. Maybe he was going for the Lita look? Sometimes, the hardest thing is just getting to the ring.
Oh my God!
The only thing more humiliating than that is having it happen a second time.
Oh my God!
No way, she fell?
My God!
I missed it.
She just took a bump.
I missed it.
How do you butcher someone's name this badly?
The winners of those matches will meet next week on Raw in a triple threat, and the winner of that match will go on to face Drew McIntyre for the WWE Championship.
Back when NXT was a game show, one of the challenges was to be given a topic and then speak about it for 30 seconds. It sounds like a fun idea, but what do you do when you're given a topic like this?
Your topic is mustache.
Well, here's how Eli Cottonwood handled it.
What is a mustache? It's a little bit of hair growing over the upper lip. I don't have one. Nobody else here has one. But you know what? A mustache is for a real man. See, of all these people here, I have the best mustache of them all. Give me a couple more days, I'll have a nice, thick mustache. But none of these boys right here will ever have one.
Eli.
I was getting embarrassed for this guy. Imagine how he felt. Mandy Rose's first official WrestleMania match was in 2021. Unfortunately, the event was outdoors and a storm had hit the stadium. The show continued, but the entrance ramp was slippery, and I think you can tell where this is going. This is why you wait until after your match to eat.
from Mexico City, weighing in at 170 pounds, Kalisto!
I'm just gonna shut up and play this next clip because it is hilarious.
If you actually think that I was just the right guy at the right place at the right time.
Vince McMahon's face says it all. This guy was thinking he was RVD. As vicious and intense as Randy Orton is, the Viper still had his fair share of funny moments.
Great agility by Orton. Oh, no.
It's not just the wrestlers who have embarrassing screw-ups. During Melina's entrance, a photographer was trying to get the perfect shot and ended up falling down. As a camera guy, I feel that one personally. Funny enough, this wasn't the only time Melina's entrance didn't go according to plan. At Survivor Series, Melina went to perform her signature splits, but she missed the ring. Whoops. It's awesome seeing Rey Mysterio dial it up and hit the 619, but what happens when he calls the wrong number? Back in 2013, Triple H returned and got into a brawl with Brock Lesnar. It was a cool moment, but fans couldn't help but notice a large wet spot on Triple H's pants. The game confirmed he did pee himself and vowed to never go back to the ring with a full bladder. In the main event of TNA's biggest pay-per-view of the year, Bound for Glory, Sting challenged Kurt Angle. At the end of the match, Angle was supposed to swing a baseball bat that Sting would then block. However, that's not what happened.
The signature baseball bat of Sting as Angle took the shot!
Technically, Sting did block the baseball bat, using his face. And if you were wondering if that was a real baseball bat, the fountain of blood that instantly began pouring from Sting's face gives you your answer. Now, what exactly were they going for here?
Inside the ring because Alex Windsor. Oh, wait a...
At WrestleMania 39, Shane McMahon came out of retirement for one more match, and in 30 seconds, Shane was reminded why he was retired. While attempting a leapfrog, Shane tore his quad muscle and was unable to stand, much less continue the match. Thankfully, Snoop Dogg stepped in to take Shane O'Mac's place. But I mean, who knows? Maybe Shane was actually paying tribute to when his dad tore both of his quads. Are you ready to witness the worst wrestling match ever? In 2009, TNA presented Jenna Maraska for Sharmell. What's so bad about it? Literally everything. The lockups, the way they run the ropes, the complete lack of selling by Jenna. But the absolute worst part was Jenna Maraska's slaps. I don't even think you can call them slaps. She's just smacking the air in front of Sharmell's face. This fan's reaction sums it up perfectly. WCW reportedly paid Michael Buffer around $300,000 a year to do re-announcing for their main events. Since he was getting paid so well and only had to announce one match, you would think he'd make sure to get everyone's name right. You would think.
Bret the Hitman Clark!
You know what makes this even more embarrassing? He did it again.
The reigning United States Heavyweight Champion Bret Hitman Clark.
At the 1994 Royal Rumble, brothers Owen and Bret Hart had a shot at the WWE Tag Team Championship. Unfortunately, they didn't get the win, and Owen took out his frustrations on his own brother. Afterwards, Owen gave an interview accusing Bret of being selfish and costing them the match. It was a really emotional moment, until Owen said this.
You're too damn selfish, and that's why you're sitting there with a bad leg, and that's why I kicked your leg out of your leg.
You know what's really satisfying to see? When stupid people get exactly what they deserve. To see wrestling fans get instant karma, watch the video on screen.